And welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure, that wasn't on purpose. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Hello, happy Thursday. Yes, I sound a bit croggy and croaky because I am, but it's fine. The show must go on. I didn't want to miss an opportunity to talk some toys since I haven't been able to do it yet this week because, as always, there are plenty of Marvel Legends stuff to talk about when my voice disappears, but it's sort of here. So here I am on a Thursday. So we may do a slightly short one. We will do a shorter show today, but of course I'm not on my own. The super producer is here with me to talk about that goddamn dog. Rich, how you doing?
Ooh, I'm doing good. Don't give me whatever you got. I don't want to be ill again.
This is virtual COVID that I literally caught from Alexi on the last. See, you just sneezed. It's catching.
No, it's the start.
That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Yeah. So I blame Alexi for giving me virtual COVID, but it didn't stop me this week. I still did some reviews. So again, while you're here, Rich, thank you so much again for sort of helping me acquire some early reviews for the channel. So we have both the Orb and Yelena. I said both of them about 8 times during my review. Below, I can't even speak today.
Belova.
Anyway, thank you.
Yelena Belova.
Thank you. So both of these are up on the channel right now, people. Go and check the reviews out. Now, it is no secret that they are about to hit the US anytime now. Big Bad Toy Store had the reputation of being the place to get Marvel Legends, like, dead last, like, for ages. Like, I don't know why, that was just distribution or whatever it is, but 2023 is Big Bad Toy Store's year because they've already got the whole wave in stock. So if you do want an early look at Yelena Belova, you've also got Orb, and then I've already got Wonder Man up as well. They are on the channel. I got plenty of messages from people telling me, do Iron Man, do Captain America. And I'm like, I don't have them. Like, of course I would have done them first, like, if I did have them. But I've already seen MCU collectors like story post where they're already being shipped to him priority mail. So like, damn you, Brian. But yeah, so I'm sure the US guys are going to have Cap and Iron Man up any time now. But still, it's nice to get a little win because UK distribution isn't what it was in 2022. Let's just say that. It's been very different. But the super producer worked his magic and we managed to get a couple. And we may still have a few little nuggets up our sleeve as well, Rich. So thank you very much. So
we might jest.
Oh, look at that! Show it off then, Rich. What have you got in your hand? This is literally the first person we've seen with it in hand, at least.
This is money from the Chilled Wave. So yeah, who needs Big Bad Toy Store when you got Rich M?
Seriously, the super producer strikes again. I'm so happy that you got Monet first. So if anyone's been following the channel for any amount of time, you know that she is one of Rich's most favourite characters. She's on par with Jubilee, right? They're on par, Monet and Jubilee.
Yeah.
They're on par.
Top tier.
So yeah, it only makes sense that you got Monet first. So yeah, very happy for that. There they are.
Reunited.
There they are. So yeah, the legends are going to start coming thick and fast, people. Thick and fast. But these are like, I really like these a lot more than I thought I was going to. Like, I'm always happy to add new characters to the shelf, etc. But I don't know, when I get figures in hand, I just like them more. Like, I know this guy is just a Bucky Cap, an old Bucky Cap body repainted with a ping pong ball on his head. But I don't care. Like, I don't care. I like it. And he definitely, if you've been following my Instagram, like, from the beginning, I'm talking about, like, from the beginning when I had, like, 100 followers, I used to do a little bit of ACBA, and I had a thing called the Rage Regime, all right? I think they may be making a comeback, all right? I'm just saying. If you know, you know. No one knows what I'm talking about, but if you know, you know. But anyway, these three, very nice. The rest are coming anytime now. Well, not to me, but to the American guys. When are they due for us in the UK, Rich?
They're still saying April. Everything is April. Every wave is saying April. It's like April Pafada, April the 10th Pafada, April 17th X-Men, April 17th Guardians of the Galaxy now, and then I think May is something else.
Oh, so Guardians, so 3 waves.
Ant-Man is supposed to be coming after Guardians. Ant-Man is May, I think.
Okay, so there's 3 Marvel Legends waves are going to arrive in their entirety in April.
That's what it's saying, but I mean, if everyone's getting Puffada at the minute, it's going to move up, surely.
Yeah, that is, we shall see. That's going to be a pricey month for anyone going all in on all of that. And talking about that, obviously today I have got a question up in the live chat, so please do get involved and we will bounce back to that as we go out through the show. I'll get the chat up right now, to be fair, and we can say hello to some people. Let me see, which chat? I'm fed up with the chat, right? Not working on me, Rich. So instead, I've...
Do you want me to look?
No. I've manipulated the system, and instead of waiting for stupid Streamlabs, I've literally just screen grabbed it. So now it can't ever be delayed on me. So I see what they see. Okay, so I'm looking at the chat. If you're in the chat right now, please say hello, and I will say hello back to you in my croaky voice. And if I cough, I apologise. Okay, so yeah, there's a poll up in the chat right now. Obviously talking about this week's Guardians of the Galaxy reveals. 3 simple answers to a question. Do you like the new Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy reveals? I'm not asking are you buying them. I'm asking do you like them, okay? Because you can like something but choose not to buy it, okay? That's allowed. So the answers are, yes, solid MCU wave. No, not for me, don't collect MCU. And then, Build-A-Figure dog, are you joking? And I also wanted to put right in there, down with Hasbro, but it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't let me put it all in. But I did want to give those people out there the option to click it if they wanted to. Because when I seen that dog Build-A-Figure... By the way, right, someone play the clip. We don't have a clip. But I predicted that on this stream. 100%. Either on Legends and Liquor or on a Thursday stream, Rich. I said the Build-A-Figure is going to be the dog. I might have said it sarcastically, but I think deep down I knew Hasbro play those games.
It's all your fault, Dan.
Yeah.
All your fault.
Look, I'm not even fucking mad at it. I'll take Cosmo the dog, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me say hello. People are saying hello. Right, let me scroll. Okay. Jelly says, Jelly pings. It says, pow. 16 Shooter says, hey dudes. Aiden says hello. The Wolfpack says hello. He was in Target earlier looking for those turtles. Don't get me started on Haulathon. Me and Tanner will be on a stream moaning about that very shortly. Jamie with the powers and the hits. Embered Wings. Bon Williams, The Fossil, I Manuel, Fortress Maximus, Joshua, I am TJ Williams, says what's up all, Rolando, Eddie, Little Leaf Creations, Dan Hayden, Mark Rose, Cloud Foxwell, Justin Collects, Dirk Corbin, Corbin, Bring Toys to Work says, don't ever doubt this man's dedication to the channel and what he does. He's been sick all week and here he goes on the show. Thank you, Dan. You are welcome. You're welcome. This is more for me than it is for you guys, to be honest, because again, I like to talk toys. I can't help it. Amanda did not give a shit. She genuinely didn't. I tried to engage in a conversation with my spouse about something I was looking at, and she just did not give a shit. She literally said to me, don't show me them. That's what she said to me. Yeah, she doesn't want to know. Striding, Cheeky Monkey Carrot. There's a supportive partner. And Gary, she would have listened to Jay. If Jay wanted to talk about the toys, she would have listened. That's why I like Kiara. Craig's Nostalgic Collection. STM Figures says pow. Hello everyone. How are we doing? Let me do the housekeeping and then we'll just roll straight into the news because, of course, it is all about Guardians of the Galaxy. So, of course, today is the Thursday live stream. Me and Rich recapping the world of Marvel Legends and anything else we want to talk about. But today is all about the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The whole wave was revealed, plus a deluxe figure. This Sunday should be Legends and Liquor. I don't plan on cancelling because then it just messes up the schedule. So we are going to do a Legends and Liquor on Sunday, but because of the voice, it can't be a 4-hour stream. It cannot happen, okay? So I may, for like 1 week only, just do a one group situation. So yeah, again, hit me up if you want to be on it. We've got group chats. I'll talk it out with you. But yeah, Legends and Liquor this Sunday. I may just do one big group of 8, just as a one-off. I'm sure you guys can forgive me. Just let my voice recover a little bit. But if you are interested in being on Legends and Liquor, hit me up. If you're a regular that's on all the time, just take the week off. Honestly, take the week off. Let's just don't stress about it. Because the next time we have Legends and Liquor, there'll be plenty more Marvel Legends news to talk about. All right, so Hit me up on a DM, though, on Instagram if you want to be on Legends and Liquor. Turtles and Tea. I do owe Tanner a Turtles and Tea, but the Turtle news has been slow up until now. The Hall of Fun floodgates have opened, so me and Tanner will be on that very soon, probably early March. And then Joe's and Juice, again, we'll be back in Joe's and Juice mid-March because of the Joe's live stream. So, yeah, lots of stuff. This toy news is only just ramping up this year. Like we're at the end of February already. It's absolutely crazy. If you want to support the channel, contribute to what we do here, anything over £4 or $4, Friday will read it out. Not only do you contribute to the channel, I thank you very much, you also become part of the channel and part of the conversation as she literally interrupts us. She will read your comment out loud. Super chats or the Streamlabs donation link in the description. Much appreciated. And again, talking about Legends and Liquor, hit that join button, members club tier. That's how you get on Legends and Liquor, okay? We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me get the graphics up and we get straight into this. Okay. So there it is. Guardians of the Galaxy, the whole wave was revealed. Now, the man himself just popped up in the chat right on time saying howdy. But Rectangular probably leaked this list a while ago. But to be fair, for a full MCU wave, it's got a lot of characters you would expect to see. So, Compulsive Collector says, don't forget to plug the Entertainment Earth code. That is very true. I will plug that shortly. Or maybe right now. There you go. Use code DanWho at Entertainment Earth. I'm also trying to work my magic on a UK code, but I don't want to curse myself. But Entertainment Earth works both UK and US. They do international shipping. Anything, if you spend over 39, you get free shipping and 10% off. DanWho at discount, okay? At the checkout. Thank you very much. Sorry, my plug game's not great when I'm ill. Like my voice, like can't handle a full sentence. Thank you very much, Compulsive Creator. Thank you very much. Okay, so the Guardians wave in their Guardian suits. Have we seen them in their suits in the trailer yet, Rich? I know we've seen all of them. All of them,
yeah, in the trailer.
It's when they land on that planet, right, and Drac throws the ball at that kid's face.
Yeah, they've all got the matching ones on. So I mean, yeah, it's a nice looking lineup, but we'll get to it. Okay. So here we have the whole wave. The Builder Dog. Damn you, Hasbro! Sorry, I can't even joke. Sorry, Hasbro made me so angry, I'm nearly dying. Hasbro trying to kill me? Trying to kill me, Hasbro, with this Builder Dog? Okay, let's go through this one by one. So, the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure wave is the Cosmo Dog. Let's go through these just in whatever order they're on here. So let's start off with Adam Warlock, played by Will Poulter. Poulter, yeah.
Yeah. He obviously got buffed up, got on that Marvel regime, playing Adam Warlock. I need to get on one of those diets, whatever it is, but I can't afford the instructors. I also would need a chef because my eating habits are not great. So yeah, Adam Warlock, we have seen an image of him. Maybe he's popped up in the trailer. I can't remember, but it's no secret.
He's like flying, I think.
Yeah, and there's definitely an image of him out there anyway when they revealed, obviously. So we have seen it. His costume design is very MCU-fied. I guess that's the only way to explain it. They do. The MCU definitely has its own stylized image when it comes to costume designs. So Adam Warlock, figure form, MCU. What are you thinking, Rich?
I like this one. This is like a new character as well. So of all of the figures in this wave, I think this one and Kraglin are the two I'm definitely going to pick up at some point. Like I like it. He's got that golden face, his golden hands. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, it looks like Adam. I keep dropping Monet as well. I'm gonna bust that.
Poor Monet.
It looks like Adam's had like iterations of this version, like the gold costume in the comics. It's not. This is like the more modern version. But yeah, it looks like a nice figure. Again, like I haven't seen the movie yet, so can't go on the character. But I think it looks nice. But doesn't come with anything apart from a little piece of Cosmo.
Yeah. Yes. So in regards to the costume design, I actually, again, this is just my preference. I actually quite like the way that the MCU sort of twists these sometimes wacky costume designs into live action. Sometimes they're a bit samey, like granted, absolutely. Like you could imagine that being a Vision, like a gold Vision, in a way. But I'm not mad at it. I do think this version is completely pinless as well compared to some of the other figures in this wave, and like he is all gold as well. So I do think it looks pretty good. Like I ain't got too much to complain about. I know what to expect with Marvel Legends. Here's a Marvel Legends of Adam Warlock. So like Rich said, though, I would like more with it. I would assume in the movie he's got the gold face throughout the whole thing. He got teased like at the very end of the first Guardians, didn't he? Like in that cocoon.
That cocoon, yeah.
So like way back in 2014, we thought we'd see him in the Infinity War films and stuff, but that never came to be. So yeah, he's been teased a long time ago, nearly a decade ago at this point. So he's been in James Gunn's plans for a long time, and now we're about to see him in figure form. And I'm always happy to get these new MCU characters in figure form sooner rather than later, because if I go and see the film and I really like this character, I'd obviously be eager to get him in plastic. So it's nice to get him out the gate straight away. But are there characters missing from this wave? We can talk about that shortly. But there he is once again, and that's everything he comes with.
See that stuff. Oh.
Look, I can't defend it. We're not defending it. It's not great, is it? It's not great. It comes with a tail and the helmet.
See what I think with this wave, right, is because they've cut back even less than normal. Like there's no hands, no extra heads, no nothing in this wave. Oh, Gamora gets a sword hand. That's it. Not Nebula. Yeah. Thank you. But if they were gonna go this wave of making like Cosmo like the Build-A-Figure, they should have done Cosmo and like Rocket 2 Build-A-Figures. Like you needed 3 and 3 or something to get them. Because it just doesn't work. But we'll get to them in a minute. I'm spoiling myself with the hate already, look.
Look, people love the hate at the minute. Let the views coming. Look, rolling into those triple figure views here. Okay. There's Adam Warlock. Plastic-free packaging, boring. There's Cosmo. We'll come back to Cosmo. We'll come back to him. Drax. Now, I have a feeling, right? This ain't a spoiler because I don't know nothing. I ain't been on the phone to James Gunn. I don't know. But I have a feeling he might get killed off in this one. Because Drax doesn't want to come back. Like, Dave Bautista does not want to come back, work for Disney ever again. Like, so this is definitely the last time we're seeing him as Drax. So I reckon he may be killed off in this one. But here he is for the last time, maybe in figure form, in the Guardians uniform. Not pinless, these outfits, which was a bit odd. Yeah, it was a bit odd. Like I expected, like all the MCU figures do get that sort of deluxe treatment. But yeah, not pinless. Okay, again, not pins or no pins ain't the end of the world for me. But it's just an observation. I can't tell if the arms have pins. No, okay, his arms are pinless, but the legs have pins. For those people very picky about their pins. The likeness looks alright, to be fair. We've only had like maybe one decent Drax likeness anyway from the last film. The first movie, Drax wasn't like the digital face printing tech or anything like that. So if you like that head, maybe you could pop that off and put it on a different body if you didn't want Drax using that uniform.
He looks better in that shot running than he does in his like having a shit shot. But what is with that pose? That's like it's like they did with the Hyperion as well. Yeah, it's like
that is the Hyperion pose, isn't it? Like the knives in the boots as well, which has been on all of the Drax figures, but I like Drax. I just think Drax hasn't had his day yet in the MCU. Like, he's called Drax the Destroyer. And in the first film, like, when they're in the prison trying to, like, get a break out or whatever, Drax has got this presence throughout the whole prison. Like, everyone's terrified of him. But yet, he's been slowly turned into a bit of a comical character, which is fine. But, like, give him his moment in this new film where he's actually gangster taking everybody out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Am I wrong in saying that? It's Drax the Destroyer. Like in the comics, he is all action. So just give him that scene, I think, in this movie. And then if you want to kill him off, whatever happens. But not that I want him to be killed off. I do like Drax, but I just give him that Drax the Destroyer moment. So there he is. As I said, likeness looks decent. Again, figures in matching uniforms here. No interchangeable hands, no interchangeable heads. Would have been good to get different expressions, especially for Drax. I know in the past we have got an angry one. If the colours of the skin tones match, maybe you could do some head swaps. But it would have been nice to get more in the box here. He does come with 2 knives that go into the boots, but no interchangeable hands, and then just a leg for Cosmo. Again, not defending the lackluster accessories at all, but it is what it is. Okay, so there's Drax. Groot, we'll come back to Groot. He is not part of the wave, he is the deluxe. I'm just going in the order that's on Toy Arc. Shout out Toy Arc. Okay, Kraglin. I was very glad to see Kraglin in the Ravager's uniform, but I guess that's probably because he doesn't have a Guardian's uniform in the film. But he can stand straight next to Yondu. I do have one criticism about this figure, and I'll talk about it as we go through. So he comes with the same effect piece for the arrow that we had with Yondu. The likeness to Sean Gunn looks pretty good, to be fair. And he has been in all 3 of the movies as well, so not mad about having him in figure form. So this is everything we get with Kraglin. Again, no interchangeable hands, no interchangeable heads. And I think that's the miss here, where his character design hasn't really changed much throughout the movies, as he's always, even in that Disney Plus special, he's always in the sort of Ravager's sort of maroon colours. If they gave us an interchangeable head without the fin, you would have had options to have like a Kraglin from different eras. So like, I would have liked my Kraglin to stand next to Yondu on the shelf, but Yondu's got the big fin, so obviously they're not both going to have the big fin, are they? So an interchangeable head here would have been a great option, I think, for this character, so we could have had him from different eras. But what do you think? First time in the line for a figure again. I always appreciate that. Do you like this one, Rich?
Yeah, I'm glad they did this one, because I was thinking with the 7-figure lineup, I thought Gamora would be in here and Adam Warlock, so I thought we wouldn't get this one maybe. But yeah, it's a good choice. Like you said, he's been in 3 films. He's a good character as well. He's quite funny, and like hopefully he'll have more to do in this one as well. He was in the Thor film last as well, wasn't he? So yeah, good character. I'm up for this one. This will be another one that I will be getting.
I say it all the time. World building's important. I love adding characters to our MCU shelf that we haven't got yet. And like Kraglin's been a part of many films, worthy of a figure. Let's get him on the shelf. I would have just liked that interchangeable head option to have the different versions. That's all. But yeah, look, that little knife. I need to stop laughing. Sorry, I need to get a mute button quickly. But yeah, that's all we get for Kraglin. Sad times. Oh, and again, the Yaka arrow as well. But it is the same we've got with Yondu. That leg. Okay, there's Kraglin. Next up, Mantis. Now, the female bodies are pinless, by the way, I think. Yeah, double jointed and pinless, so I'm happy to report that. So, yeah, it is what it is with the females. Pinless female Marvel Legend body with the like heads and the arms, hands, etc. for the females. So, Mantis, there we go. Now we know, spoiler alert, the sister of Star-Lord. And then also Nebula as well. Again, both of them are on the same body. Nebula comes with a little bit more. She also has her metal hand. What I do like, and Richard alluded to earlier, she has the interchangeable sort of sword that plugs in replacement of a hand. I think it's on the front of the box, or maybe there's a picture somewhere. Maybe I'll find the picture. There it is. So I quite like that, just as a different look for Nebula on the shelf. So the 2 females, Rich, with Mantis and Gamora. You liking the look of them? You noticed something about the eyes.
Yeah, that's what puts me off. They've both got human eyes, but in like the films, like I mean, it's even in the trailer. It is Gamora, Nebula, and Star-Lord are like all sitting together, and he's like, "Oh, I love you," blah blah. And Gamora's like, "The girl you're describing sounds like my sister." And then he looks and he's like, I love the blackness of your eyes." But this one's got like human eyes, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
and same with Mantis. She's usually got like blacked out completely eyes, and these ones, she's got human eyes again. So maybe this has spoiled the plot of the movie. The Mantis and Nebula are looking for female eyes, just stealing all those eyes all across the universe.
Maybe there's a scene where they're wearing contact lenses, and this is accurate to one particular scene of wearing contact lenses.
Could be, yeah, disguising themselves by their eyes, but the skins are all like, blue. But yeah,
you've got normal eyes. You're definitely not an alien woman with antennas and blue skin. No, you're fine. Again, in regards to accessories, Mantis comes with nothing. No interchangeable hands, no interchangeable heads, no weapons, no anything. To be fair, again, this ain't justification or defending of Hasbro, but just out of curiosity, what would we expect to see with Mantis that isn't just interchangeable hands? Like, has she got a trademark weapon or an accessory piece that we'd think would... Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we missing here?
Well, you could have done like kung fu hands type of thing, like, because Mantis is like...
Yeah, no, of course. Apart from interchangeable hands, obviously they're always great for different expressions and poses. But I mean, in regards to like actual different accessories, She's not really a weapon wielder, is she? She's not really got a specialty of a weapon.
A big candy cane.
Yeah, you could have. You so could have, yeah. Yeah, you so could have, to be fair. What was it that Drax wanted? The big doll, the big man thing, the doll thing.
Yeah, she wouldn't let him take it, was she then?
The nutcracker, wasn't it? Yeah, the nutcracker. So yeah, Mantis comes with nothing. Nebula does comes with a little bit more, as we said. The two guns, and then her knife effect as well. I do like the knife effect. I just like the variety for display. So there you go. So there's that. And then little Rocket. Rocket also has a matching uniform. And it is great, by the way, to get the whole team in matching uniforms in one sort of way. You ain't got to wait or whatever. So I do appreciate that element to it. When I first seen this picture, I was like, shit, he doesn't have knee articulation. I was like, there's a thigh cut, but no knee articulation. Like, I was like, shit, how is he going to like pose or walk or whatever? But then, thankfully, there is a picture that reveals the hinge is in the top of the boot. So at the top of the boot, you have a swivel and a hinge for where the knee would be. So there is articulation hidden throughout this body. Rocket's always carrying those big ass guns as well that are really awkward to get him to pose with on the shelf because they just make him topple over. I always end up using his tail as like a kickstand. So he's just like leaning on his tail with the gun over it a little bit. Sometimes Rocket has an articulated jaw. Does this one have an articulated jaw?
Doesn't look like
it doesn't look like it. Or maybe the others don't have articulated jaws. We've just had Rocket in different expressions before. But yeah, I do think this film's going to be very Rocket-centric with the High Evolutionary and stuff. But what do you think of Rocket?
I love that picture that it makes Cosmo look huge next to, because it's like little tiny Rocket. It's just ridiculous. I like this Rocket. I found with the MCU Rocket figures, they just look weird. They look weird and like I don't think they scale well with the rest of them. And this one looks a bit better. I think Rectangle just pointed out in the chat that he doesn't like that they put Rocket in boots. But I like it because I think it works better like on the shelf. I think this would look okay next to like my other figures. So like this one and Star-Lord I'll be getting as well.
Does he not wear
fall from this wave?
Not wear boots then?
Well, he's a Rocket, isn't he? So he doesn't need boots.
No, I know he doesn't need them, but I'm thinking like
Rocket. He's a raccoon, not a rocket.
My point is, like in my brain, I don't think Rocket has bare feet. If you told me he wears boots in the movie, I wouldn't challenge that. Does he not wear boots in the films?
Yeah, I don't think he does in the first couple, does he? He's like,
I don't know. This is what I mean. I've not been staring at feet. This is what Amanda's always like. This is the thing with blokes, right? Maybe it's just a bloke thing, but Amanda, like, when she's asking me like, which shoes do you prefer? I'm like, I say to her all the time, look, I'm not looking at your feet. I ain't like, okay, fair enough. Some people may like feet, but I ain't looking down. Do you know what I mean? I ain't looking down. That ain't the place I'm looking. So, yeah, if Rocket had boots or not, I didn't know. So that doesn't bother me one bit. The knee hinge is a little bit awkward being in the boot, but obviously his legs are a lot smaller. So,
but at least it's not this piece of shit.
I told you don't make me laugh. Oh, I'm gonna die. This honestly, Hasbro are killing me, literally killing me. Okay, so there's Rocket. He had to be in the matching. He does make Cosmo look massive, by the way. Okay, and then last Star-Lord. So this head sculpt does look better than the last Star-Lord head we got. The last Star-Lord head we got, I've seen people call it a Noel Edmonds head sculpt. If you're in the UK, you know what that means, and it's ridiculous. But this one looks a little bit better. He comes with his trademark blasters, of course, and he does have the pins on the elbows and on the knees. And I don't, where's he gone? I don't understand why they had to do that. There you go again. So yeah, did these get made ages ago? Like, did the film get delayed? Is Guardians one of the films that got delayed? I don't know. I'm just making nonsense.
Guardians is not one of the ones that got delayed.
Is it reuse? It's got to be reuse then. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it just reuse from something else painted blue? I don't know. I don't know. It does. It genuinely doesn't fucking matter, does it? It's all good. There he is. Anyway, so he comes with that. What can I say? He comes with his blasters. Doesn't even come with an interchangeable Star-Lord helmet.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's like they've got that, even if they just put in one of the old ones. Honestly.
Yeah.
But I like this. I like this suit for like Star-Lord. This is like my favorite look from the comic books, where Rectangular says straight up reuse of the old Star-Lord. I like the comic book version in the black uniform costume that all the Guardians had. So I like that this evokes that, but I would have rather like a comic book lineup than this. But yeah, Star-Lord I will get because that my head sculpt looks better, but I won't be getting him straight away. I'll wait a while.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then of why he's now not pinless, because it's reuse. It had to be. If, like I was going to say, brand new movie, MCU budget. Like, why are they going backwards here? But they're reusing.
Only a new upper torso for Peter.
That makes sense. Says. It's just because it's drastically a different colour, our brains ain't connecting the two. But those Marvel Legends fans, they're eagle-eyed. They spot everything.
Phil Jones says the legs look warped already.
I also like that Shartimus popped up saying, I like feet. He does indeed like feet. Okay, so there's Star-Lord in the box, and then, the whole wave. So let's go to Cosmo. So he is the Build-A-Figure. So what's sad about the sort of the community sort of vibe at a minute? And again, just only a small section, but when this wave was revealed, I just face-palmed myself because I was like, for God's sake, people are not going to shut up about the dog as the Build-A-Figure. And to my surprise, it took maybe 30 seconds for people to start going, are they taking the piss? The dog as the Build-A-Figure. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. If you don't want it, fucking... Do you know what? I'm not even getting started. I actually don't mind Cosmo the dog as a figure here. I was going to buy these figures anyway. There is a character I would have preferred, but just looking at the dog real quick, Cosmo, you happy to have him? People want it for a comic display.
Yeah, he looks good and he's got articulation, but for a Build-A-Figure, this is shit. This is shit. In 2023, as a Build-A-Figure, this is dog shit, basically. It is
nice.
Shit. There we go. Right? But it's like, they've done it before, so it's not like the first time we've had a small figure, but it's the first small figure in a long time. And I think with the other cutbacks, there's no extra heads in this wave. There are no extra hands for anyone apart from that one for Nebula. What's in this box is lacking. And I said this with the plastic-free packaging, is that there's a route that Hasbro can go where they can put less in it because you don't see it. And that's exactly the route that they've gone. And it's like, this is not worth $25 for these figures. Like, I'm not as big a fan of the MCU as you are. I'm more comic books, but I don't hate the MCU. Like, I just saw Ant-Man today. But it's just like, this doesn't make me, like, if the big Groot had been the Build-A-Figure of this wave, then I probably would have eventually picked everyone up to build that Groot. And then it's like, why I want a Cosmo, the price doesn't justify this, especially with the cut down of everything else. Like, I'll pick up Warlock and I'll pick up Kraglin at the beginning because they're new characters. Everyone else I can wait on. And if I eventually build Cosmo, it'll be a while, I think. Yeah. Cosmo and, like a Rectangular says, Cosmo and like Groot could have been a 2-pack together. Or even if they were going to go this route, they could have done it, like I said earlier, like Rocket with 3 figures, Cosmo with 3 figures, or something like that. Like, there was no need for this to be the Build-A-Figure, I don't think.
I do think Cosmo has not got the credit yet to be justified as a actual character that it's a selling point. Like, Cosmo's still like accessory sort of arena. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think for MCU fans, but I think for comic book fans, like, maybe that's where they've done it. They're open to like get the comic book fans, because the comic book fans of the Guardians we're always complaining that there's not enough Guardians figures, like comic book figures. Like, even now they've got Yondu's coming out this year. There's a classic Star-Lord, but I think the version of the Guardians that everyone loves is the Dan Abnett, Andy Lanning run, and like, there's still characters missing from that run that they've never touched yet. So, you know, it's a nice looking figure. I don't think there's anything wrong with the figure. It looks good. It's got articulation. It looks like a good Cosmo that could fit in your comic book or MCU. But as a Build-A-Figure, it's just bullshit. But that's just my opinion. There we go.
Opinions are allowed. Everyone's allowed opinions. It's all good. I'm not disagreeing with any of that. The small Build-A-Figures, as I said, we thought they were in the dark days of Hasbro. Like, we used to get Rockets and Pucks back in the day. So, yeah, it's like we're going backwards. And I also find it interesting about what you said about the plastic-free packaging. It's like, when the window's on the front of the box, they have to show you the value of the product by putting all the accessories on show. So when you pick it up off the shelf, you go, I'll get the figure. Oh, and I get this, and I get that, and I get this. Where with the plastic-free packaging, it's easier to hide what's not there because they can just show a pretty promotional graphic or whatever. And even sometimes they ain't accurate. So, yeah, very disappointing. I do want Cosmo, though, so... Yeah, catch-22 on this one. But there he is. So, my option for the Build-A-Figure, and this is what I was saying, Cosmo would have been great as an accessory. Like, if you would give us Rocket, like, look at the Rocket. Let's go back to Rocket here, right? Where is he? So there's Rocket and Cosmo. Just attach the fucking legs onto Cosmo and give him his helmet, right? And give Rocket and Cosmo in a 2-pack, in 1 pack. Do you know what I mean? Just put them in the pack together. Like... Do you know what I mean? That would make me feel better and go, oh, okay, you get Rocket and Cosmo in a pack. That's great. And then make the Build-A-Figure a character like the Groot or whatever, or someone else like High Evolutionary. We know we're going to see him in this movie, another new character. Put him as the Build-A-Figure. Like, I'd prefer... I know some people don't always like a regular figure as a Build-A-Figure either, but that's better than a smaller Build-A-Figure. And it's another new character to the line. And, like, if you are going to be buying all the movie figures in the wave, then you're probably more likely to want the High Evolutionary as well. So I do think High Evolutionary would have been a great option for the Build-A-Figure. But maybe we will still get him in a deluxe or something, or in a 2-pack or something, I don't know, down the line from the movie. But, I just don't understand why they couldn't have just give us all the legs. Just give us Cosmo and Rocket together, and the Build-A-Figure could have been something else entirely. But I don't know what they're going on. But there you go. That's the full wave. Now let's go and look at Groot. Now I've went to Pulse because Pulse had some the images up with his wings. So let me go back here. So Groot is a deluxe figure. He comes with a little baby rocket. Now, is that our rocket or is it a different rocket or a different raccoon? We don't know. We shall find out, though. He comes with 2 interchangeable hands, so he gets 2 fists and 2 open palm hands. And then he gets... Oh, there's the little baby rocket. I knew they were going to make a baby rocket figure. I know that's just a chunk of plastic with a little bit of paint on the face, but it's meant to be a little baby rocket, okay? And then he comes with the big wings, which we haven't seen in the trailer yet. We have seen a scene with him and Star-Lord back to back, and he's got, like, all those guns out, which looked pretty cool, but we're yet to see the wings on screen. But it's a cool looking concept. I know some people are sort of on the fence with this version of Groot. Some people say it just looks like a guy in a costume, and they're not wrong. It is like that sort of bulky sort of vibe. It did look a bit weird in the Christmas special, to be fair, but he's like adult Groot now. He's not like wise old man Groot from the first Guardians. Is sort of like early young adult Groot, isn't he? I assume
20-something Groot.
Yeah, 20-something Groot. Eric Alfred Abel, thank you very much, my friend.
Eric Alfred Abel donated $5. Passing off an accessory as a BAF just turns me off to ML in general. I already am supper pick as it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for the super chat. It gave me an opportunity to grab some water, which I needed. So much appreciated. You saved me, Eric Alfred Abel. You saved me. He says, passing on an accessory as a Build-A-Figure just turns me off Marvel Legends in general. I am already super picky as it is. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure many people are on the exact same sort of boat as well. Again, as prices are going higher, they need to entice us more to the product, and it's going the wrong direction, unfortunately. But anyway, back to Groot. Rich, what do you think?
I like this version of Groot. Like, again, it's like our... Treevolution of Groot, like, through all the ages. Like, we've got like all these different ones, so I'm glad that he went for like a different look for this movie, and he looks good. Like, obviously Baby Rocket will be the Baby Yoda of 2023 with like merchandise everywhere. But yeah, I like Groot. I like Groot as a character. Like, for a guy that just says Groot, he's got a lot of like personality.
He also says I am. He also says
I am Groot. Yeah. So, 3 words. But yeah, I like this Build-A-Figure. Again, it is a bit pricey. Deluxe. But the deluxes are all pricey these days. But yeah, I do like it, so I will pick it up at some point, I think.
Yeah, 40 quid this is. Where's the box? There it is. So there's the box, and there is a back of the box as well. Where is it? There it is.
He does come with a set of hands.
Wee! So yeah, there's Groot. And everything he comes with. I'm like you, by the way. I don't mind this look for Groot. I quite like the idea of them having that evolution of Groot throughout the different movies as well. So we've got all these basically different versions of Groot now for the display. So I don't mind it. I'm curious to. I'm assuming he's going to get involved in the action a little bit more as well in this movie. And I hope the wings are actually in the film. Do you know, because sometimes toys get made off early concept art or whatever, and then things get cut and you're like, what's going on? Remember the old Build-A-Figure Rintra? He had a big role, he did. He was a Build-A-Figure. He was going to be a great character. And that didn't turn out too well.
He surely must have the wings. And at least they got Cassie Lang right in Ant-Man. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. There you go.
So yeah, I just hope the wings are in the film. If the wings are in the film, fair game. But if they got cut out of the movie, then it's going to be disappointing, isn't it?
Did you see Jay's Toy Collection reaction to this, where he thought he had like a penis?
What? What's Jay's penis look like? Fucking hell.
That's what I said. If it's got leaves growing out of it,
Shit.
you need to get it seen. Shout out to Jay. Go and subscribe to his channel.
Nah, he's looking for something that's not there. Nah. What am I zooming in on his crotch for? What am I doing? I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. So there you go. So yeah, general thoughts on the wave. Like I love the Guardians, by the way. The first Guardians movie is quite possibly in my top 5 of MCU films. Like I really, really do love that movie. The second one, not so much, but I am very much looking forward to the third one. And it was shaky for a while. Because I remember when James Gunn got sacked, and we were like, shit, like what's going to happen with Guardians? And he got brought back and all that. So I'm very excited to see him finish off the trilogy. I like the characters in this movie, I also like the wave in general. Just taking price out of it and taking away like accessories and all of that. Just moving that to the side and just for me to have these characters in their uniforms on the shelf after seeing them in the movie, I think will be great. The Build-A-Figure dog's obviously ridiculous, but I wouldn't mind a Cosmo on the shelf. The only thing missing here is the High Evolutionary, because I think he's going to be a big part of the movie. And
Gamora. There's no new Gamora.
I guess so, yeah, Gamora. Maybe they're in a 2-pack down the line. Maybe there's still ways to come out, but yeah, so we shall see. But I like getting new characters to the collection, and technically with Cosmo, technically he is a character, or she. It was a girl's voice, wasn't it, in the Christmas special? But yeah. So Cosmo, Kraglin, and Adam Warlock. There's 3 brand new characters to the shelf. A new version of Groot as well. Same character, but it's a different version. And then the matching uniforms will look good displayed together. Like they will look good displayed together. But I agree with all of Rich's statements in regards to, yeah, it's just not there, is it? It's like, come on, you gotta give us.
I think not so much, but if you see all these pictures together, like the white pictures with what they come with. I think it's like the casual collector says in the chat, 222 for the entire wave and Groot, fucking pathetic. And it looks, when you see it all together, I know you say like put price aside, but seeing them all together, it doesn't add up. The value isn't there for it. And I just think, they could do better. But that's just me.
No. I as I said, I'm not disagreeing at all, and I'm sure a lot of people watching, I completely agree. And when I say that, I'm not being naive or ignorant to the obvious issues. I'm just saying, just as a fan of the characters and what I'd love to see on my shelf, like that's just tunnel vision. That's just blind tunnel vision. But completely justified everything you're saying, for sure. Your boy's got a toy. Says, I heard Groot was wearing a shirt in the next film because it's too hard to maintain that physique. He just lets it grow. I wish it was that easy. Just let the muscles grow. But apparently you got to put some work in, and that's where I draw the line. Okay, yeah. So there's all them. I was going to say, yeah, so again, Entertainment Earth people, I do have a code. Use code DanWho on Entertainment Earth. Where is it? There it is. Save yourself 10%, free shipping over anything over $39. The Guardians, they're on there right now. And again, it's due in. So it says May, but in the UK for us it says April, doesn't it? Let me go and find
10th of April.
Yeah, let's look for Star-Lord. There he is. Oh look, many different Star-Lords. Yeah, so 10th of April, not too far away at all. So let's sort of break down what we said at the start here before we get out of here. So this wave, the 10th of April, Let's go to Emma Frost. Emma Frost, she's in the X-Men wave with the Chode Build-A-Figure. That's the 17th of April, so that's a week apart.
Or if you're in Spain.
If you're in Spain.
Hola.
And then, where's Orb? Is Orb not there? What about Wonder Man? There he is. So there's that. So yeah, okay, 10th of April. So what was out with the 10th of April? The Guardians wave.
Guardians wave, yeah.
Okay, so according to Hasbro Pulse, according to Hasbro Pulse UK, which again they're usually pretty good, but they are known to change the dates at the last minute. But currently, right now, as it stands, both the Guardians of the Galaxy movie wave, the Cosmo Build-A-Figure, and the Marvel Legends Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave are due to land on the same day, at the same time, which again will be an expensive day for anyone going all in on these waves. And then a week later, literally a week later, the Chode Build-A-Figure arrives. So within a 2-week span, you're going to get 3 Marvel Legend waves, which is a lot. Like, it's a lot in 2 weeks, which is hard. Like, especially when the prices they are where they are. Just Dan Hayden with a super chat. Thank you very much, Dan.
Dan Hayden donated £5. Loving the look of this wave. The BAV is a bit of a letdown. Possibility of a second wave?
Possibility of a second wave. Probably not with this movie. But I still do, like Rich was saying, there are still characters in this wave, in this movie, that I think are worthy of an action figure. Gamora is obviously going to be a big part because she's technically the previous timeline Gamora, isn't she? She's the Gamora from the past, similar to like the Loki that's running around at the minute, and also the High Evolutionary, who we think is to do with Rocket's origin. And there may be other people popping up in the movie that are worthy of action figures. So I doubt a wave 2 for this movie. It's been a long time since any MCU movie got 2 waves. Been a long time. I think the last one to do that was the first Black Panther movie, and then before, I think maybe that was the first and only MCU movie to get 2 waves. So yeah, I don't think 2 waves, but a deluxe pack or another 2-pack, or maybe something else attached to the film. What do you think, Rich?
I think they kind of. I don't think they'll do another wave. Maybe another. But then the exclusive. They've announced all the exclusive now. So we've got Deluxe Groot. We've got Star-Lord comic book, we've got Yondu comic book, and we've got a deluxe Ronan as well. That's being branded as Guardians of the Galaxy as well. So we've had 4 exclusives. So I think this is done type of thing. I think this is all we're getting for Guardians this year. I would think. Although, I don't know. Maybe? Who knows? Who knows anymore, Dan? Dan
Yoon did tweet last week. I haven't got the tweet up or anything, but Dan Yoon did tweet last week that we would get another Guardians comic character this year.
Comic one, okay.
Yeah, comic one. So whether that be Martin X or Charlie 27 from the original Guardians to go along with Yondu, or someone else, we don't know. There are still a few characters on those leaked lists out there, shout out Rectangular, that we might see as well. But again, time will tell. But yeah, Dan Yoon did confirm we will get another comic Guardian related character this year. But again, that doesn't exactly narrow it down. Like there's lots. Talking about these outfits though, you said it earlier at the stream. Imagine a comic, like they have already done like a comic Guardians box set, but an updated comic Guardians box set in like the uniforms from the comics, in like. That would be appealing to people, right? Rather than the MCU versions. Obviously, MCU, you either collect it or you don't. It's simple as that. But the comic ones are a little bit more evergreen, if you will, because you've got all the attachment to people who love it already, and then the people that like the design and then go back and find it in the comics. So, would you like like an updated comic Guardians box set?
Yeah, 100%. Because like there's characters that they've missed, and the characters they did do, like that Entertainment Earth set was quite hard to get as well.
Yeah,
like I never got it in the UK. Got it? Yeah, no me. So there's like I think like Star-Lord and Drax have like come out singly like in the past, But otherwise, like if you wanted like a Gamora, like there's no other comic Gamora out there. That was the only one you could ever get. So yeah, they could do a whole box set or a whole wave of just comic book Guardians of the Galaxy. That would be great, because this is a wave in a while as well, because like Ant-Man was mixed. This one is all MCU again.
Yeah.
So it's like this would be one of the ways I would like you know, 1 or 2 comic book characters, but we can't have everything, can we, Dan?
No, we can't, Rich. The world has taught us that. Just going back to the poll in the chat, the poll again quite simply said, do you like the new Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy reveals? And 40% of the people in the chat say yes, a solid MCU wave. 31 people in the chat, 31%, sorry, said not for me, don't collect MCU. And then 29% said, build a figure, Doug, are you joking? Damn you, Hasbro. That's what the full third choice was. I just couldn't type it all in there. What one would you pick there, Rich?
What as my favourite from that wave?
No, as in like, what would you pick on the poll? Which option there at the free?
Oh. Paying attention as usual. What did I clicked on? Bath Dog, are you joking?
I thought that would get 100%, to be fair. I thought people would troll and just go all in on that one. But no, going back to your suggestion, which is better, which is your favourite in the wave?
Probably... I like Adam Warlock. I like that design. I think it kind of like pays tribute to the comic book and all. I think it's a good design. I just think, and it looks like Will Poulter in gold, but it just comes with nothing at all. So yeah, I like that, and I like the deluxe Groot as well. So those are the two that I think I like the most.
You sure it's not just the same head that came on the Molten Man in the Spider-Man 5-pack?
Maybe it could be, who knows?
Maybe that Molten Man was Will Porter, and they reused the head. I'm with you, by the way. I love adding new character to the shelf. I just wish Kraglin came with a head without the mohawk as well.
Yeah,
but I do like that. And yeah, Groot will be good as well. I need to create some room on the shelf for those bloody wings, though. So many characters with wings in my collection at the minute. Like, I don't have the space for these big wings. I think I've got like Sauron just up there somewhere, just lingering. I've got Vulture up there as well, lingering. Like, anyone with wings is just up on the shelf, top shelf. So yeah, I need some. Give me some retracted wings as well. But I guess with Groot, you could just take them off. That's probably what
exactly.
I do.
You haven't got to display with him. You're fine. You'll
you know
be
what?
fine, Dan.
Solve my own problem. I'm an idiot. Okay, so there's that. Okay, cool. Right, we'll throw it to the chat for like 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But I don't want the stream to be under an hour, because that's just pointless. What's the point of being here? So we'll keep going for 10 minutes, and then I'll go and rest up.
Edu Collect says March the 1st there is a fan stream Marvel Legends.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me yes, you're right, absolutely. Let me find something to throw up on the screen. I should have done that already. Very unprepared, Dan. Very unprepared. And
as well, there was a Dan Yun tweet saying that is not it for February.
Okay, perfect. That will get us talking. Okay. Sorry, I'm just on Twitter now, searching for Dan Yoon. There's a lot of Dans in the toy world, you see, so find it. So yeah, saying that though, so he said it's not the end of February, but then on the very 1st of March, there's a thing. So we're going to get a reveal before the live stream. Is that what you're saying?
It looks like, because what are we, like the 23rd? So we've got like 5 days to get a reveal.
Okay, yeah, okay. I've just got his tweet up here. So yeah, Dan Yoon said, not done for Marvel Legends news in February, which literally gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 5 days of February left. And then on the 1st of March, we will get the actual Marvel Legends fan stream. He says, we back. There you go, the Marvel Legends fan stream on the 1st of March. Now, hopefully, it doesn't get a G.I. Joe'd and cancelled and moved or whatever, and it actually happens on the 1st of March, which is a Wednesday. Rich, how do you feel about moving our Thursday stream to Wednesday?
Yeah, we can do that. That's no problem for me.
Yeah, cool. Let's do.
I can drink, because I don't work Thursday. So.
Hey. Yeah, let's do that. Let's next week. Let's move this stream, the stream that you're watching right now, people. Let's just move that to Wednesday next week so we can recap everything that was revealed. What do you think is going to be revealed there, Rich?
I don't know, because like the fact that they've revealed like 2 full waves this month with Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy, it's got to be some comic book stuff, surely, another comic book wave. Because, like, Puffadder is now hitting America, so that's coming out. And then the only other comic book wave on pre-order is the X-Men wave, and, like, no one's got that, so, you know.
Money. Show me the money.
I'm guessing both the comic book waves are incoming, so probably the next comic book wave, which I can't remember what it is from Rectangular's lists of legends, but
No,
I can't think.
No,
Or maybe like the only other thing I could, because the only other movie, because Marvel's got pushed back, so it's probably not going to be
that's
that.
November, yeah.
But Spider-Verse is coming out soon, innit? So maybe the ones from that.
Yeah, so still got Spider-Verse.
But then they don't usually do a fan stream, do they, for MCU stuff?
No.
So
Sometimes they show it off at the start. Like they'll probably show the Guardian stuff off at the start of this as like a recap. But no, the fan streams are usually comic focused. Shout out Jay. He says Toy Collector Magazine Biker from Mars figures on the cover. Also Holophon. Why is that back with so much TMNT and my beloved Jersey Red? Yeah, Jay, let's not get started on that. We will talk about that on Legends and Liquor, undoubtedly. But yeah, Biker from Mars on the new cover for Toy Collector. Is that the only picture, by the way, Jay? Like, because I haven't seen any other pictures of the figures, and you don't really get a good look at the articulation and everything. So I'd be curious to see more photos. They looked very basic, I guess, like the ones in the past. And yeah, Holophon. Like, I've seen someone put all of the new TMNT stuff in their basket, and it was like $700 if you were literally going to go buy one of everything. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I do want to get some of the comic sex.
I got my Playmates Mikey for like £10. That's fine for me.
Yeah, we'll save the Holophon nonsense for Legends and Liquor, but let's stay on track with the Legends here. You guys let us know in the chat before we get out of here. As I said, we're here for another 5 minutes, so jump in the chat and let me know, what do you think's going to be revealed? Give us a prediction of something.
And what you want to be revealed as well.
Let's see.
Like, come on, we made Monet into existence.
We did.
Put in your weird characters.
Yeah, we did. We did got Monet. Rip for Villa, Vanilla, Rip for Vahella, Rip for that fit. It says more retros. Yes, I want more retros. Absolutely want more retros. Again, seeing Craven, it filled my heart with joy because I just love the retro Spider-Man cards, and it was so. Give me more of them. Give me more of them. That would be great. My prediction, Rich, is maybe start seeing a few glimpses of this year's summer program. Because they usually start hitting like June, July, right? So,
yeah,
or August-ish. I don't know. Never know at the minute. But we don't know what that is because we know they're celebrating Marvel's X-Men 60th anniversary. But we've got the X-Men 3-packs and then we've got Blob. We haven't really seen... we've got the 5-pack as well, I guess. So you could say they're the figures celebrating X-Men anniversary. We know we've got the Avengers anniversary as well. Is that going to be the summer program? Or is that going to be another little bonus further down the line? Or is the Avengers 60th anniversary the summer program for this year, and we're going to get 10 different sets, figures, 2-packs?
Yeah,
whatever?
I think it will be the Avengers one because there are 10 on the leak list.
Is it? Okay. Okay, there you go, we figured it out. Okay, so we're going to start seeing some Avengers reveal. It's the 60th anniversary. I keep saying that, but I'm not 100% confident it is. Is it the 60th?
Yeah, 60th X-Men, 60th Avengers.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I think. That's what I think we're going to see. We're going to start seeing a few little teasers, figures, whatever. We may not see we may see a figure, but not see what pack it's going to be in or something like that. Or maybe they will reveal some packs or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's going to be Avengers, comic Avengers related, because there was definitely some stuff on that list I wanted to see for sure. In figure form, some new updates, some new characters, etc. So yeah, that is my prediction. Okay, let me look at the chat. Let's see what people are saying. Your boy's got a toy. Says, bring me Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye and his Sky Cycle may finally find its way off Ryan Ting's shelf and onto Rectangular's shelf, because you know he wants it. He's been waiting for that. Vintage Retro says the 60th anniversary Avengers stuff. Agreed, absolutely. Jelly says Future Foundation. That would be great. We've already got the inverted Future Foundation Spider-Man. Give us an actual proper Future Foundation Spider-Man, not the inverted version. That would be great. And again, another Fantastic Four team. Would I buy them in their Future Foundation uniforms? Yes, I would. I'm an idiot. So Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. The original 5 X-Men box set, says Dom. Again, that'll be a good option for sure. Like Beast before he goes all blue and furry. Angel. I think I'd prefer an Angel in his either blue or red costume than I would an X-Men sort of training uniform, personally. What about you, Rich?
I'm like, yeah, red. No, blue. I want him in his blue costume because then you could do like his normal coloured face and his blue face.
Okay.
'Cause he wore like the normal one back in the early days, but then when he came back, he wore like the blue face as well.
Yeah, I know.
But do them all. Do all the
all of
angels.
them,
X Factor uniform with an X on it. All of them. Every angel.
I know Trevor, 16 Shooters, always asking for Angel, so when I hear Angel, give him a shout out. Arvin says Avengers is a summer program. Yeah, okay, we've pieced that together, people. We're geniuses. We're geniuses here. Craig's Nostalgic Collection says more X-Men, Black Knight and Cersei, and the Crystal 3-pack. Wait, is that an actual thing? That would be pretty good.
You may not be getting a 3-pack, but you may be getting 2 of them in a 2-pack. Poor Crystal.
Oh no!
Ditched again.
Poor Crystal. There's got at some point. Legends have got to get round to some comic Inhumans. At some point, we literally have Medusa and Black Knight down there.
There are some apparently coming this year.
Got money in the bank.
Bring Toys to Work with a $5 donation. Thank you very much.
Bring Toys to Work donated $5. We typically get 2 Spider-Man waves per year, so I think we will see the next one. Might be a little too soon for the Avengers stuff. I think that might get revealed in April, May.
Okay, he's not wrong. I like this man. He says, so thank you very much, Michael. Bring Toys to Work. Don't work too hard. He says, we typically get 2 Spider-Man waves per year, so I think we will see the next one. Might be a little too soon for the Avengers stuff. I think that might get revealed early in April or May. So you know what? I reckon he's bang on the money there. That last tease, right? Let's think about it. In that last tease that they showed off, they gave us the golf club, which we now know goes to the Tracksuit Mafia. They showed us the Rose. Now, the Rose is to Wilson Fisk's son, Richard Fisk, a.k.a. The Rose, who is rumoured to be part of a Spider-Man wave.
Is it though, Dan? Is it from that, or is it from Hasbro's to-be-announced X-Men X Disney line with Beast and Belle 2-pack? Come on!
They could just reuse the jar that Scott Lang's head's in as well.
Yeah, put
the
Rose in it.
They could do that. You're not wrong. But no, I think Michael's bang on the money there with the Spider-Man wave being revealed of some sort. And then, like I said, tease a few of the Avengers reveals, but not show what they're going to be in or whatever. Just give us a few images or whatever. But yeah, I think usually when they do these streams, they do reveal like a full wave, don't they? So that seems to be like a very easy one to reveal. Here's a comic Spider-Man wave or a random bunch of characters. Now, I know, not without naming every character on that leaked list, the Build-A-Figure is unknown anyway, regardless, right? So that will be a surprise all the same.
We haven't known any of the Build-A-Figures, so people had chance to react to Cosmo live.
And we never, and again, even with those leaked lists out there, you never know what uniform or what accessories or what. So it's still always curious to see.
And there have been occasions like when they've been changed last minute, like when Tigra was replaced, I think, with Wonder Man back in that old Avengers wave. So it's like it's not always 100%, but so far it has been 100%.
Yeah. Do you reckon Rectangle is in like the Hasbro building with like a moustache, just sort of sat there behind people, and just no one's clocked it's Todd? Like, seriously. Okay, so yeah, I reckon you bang on the money there, Michael. Thank you very much. The Spider-Man wave will probably get revealed. We shall find out on the 1st of March, and me and Rich will be back on the 1st of March to talk about everything that got revealed and see if anyone was correct.
St. David's Day as well. Way!
Happy Wales Day. Is it Wales Day? I guess that's what I mean. Yeah,
the patron saint of Wales. Diolch, Dan. Diolch.
Diolch to you too.
Hey.
Diolch. Did I say that right?
Diolch.
Diolch.
I
could do that anyway. I can make that sound, no problem. Okay, people, my water is run low.
Maybe we'll get a Pixie. Because for St. David's Day, she is the only Welsh character in Marvel.
To the Legends team, though, it's Welsh. Let's say it's David's Day. though?
They do now. Write it down. Write it down.
You're lurking. Get your pens out, you lurkers. Okay, so we're going to wrap up early today. I know it's a shorter show, but as I said, I'm trying to just reserve the voice so I don't have to cancel Legends of Liquor. So again, I'm not too sure what I'm doing with Legends of Liquor yet. It depends how many people hit me up, right? But this week, Legend of Liquor, March the 26th, I will definitely do a Legend of Liquor, but it can't be a 7-hour extravaganza, okay? So maybe 2 small groups or 1 big group. Can't figure it out. But hit me up on DMs if you want to be on Legend of Liquor this Sunday, and we can sort of speculate about Marvel Legends and talk about this Guardians wave.
February, not March.
What?
You said March.
Oh, yeah, it's February, not March. Thank you very much. Amanda just corrected me there in my ear. Thank you very much. Yes, it's February the 26th, not March the 26th. So, yes, February. This Sunday. This Sunday. Okay. Okay, my voice is, again, it's about to die, so this is perfect timing. I'm ending the poll. The poll is being ended with 156 votes. Before I tweet this, tomorrow is the last reveal of Feb. Thank you very much. Dan Yoon gave us the exclusive. There you go. World exclusive. Play the noise, Rich. Play the noise for the world exclusive. Thank you very much. That's a special world exclusive noise. Dan Yoon confirms the last February Marvel Legend reveal is going to be tomorrow. So he is watching. So he did just get his pen out and write down it's St. David's Day. So now he's going to be thinking of wild preferences. So he was there lurking. I knew it. I could.
It's like the post-credit secret. You've had Amanda come in and then Dan, you're out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, everybody left early. Haha, you missed the 2 post-credit scenes. No, we appreciate that, Dan. We appreciate that. I will retweet your tweet and make the people know. I wonder what it could be for tomorrow. Dan, do you want to tell us what it is? Before we get out of here? No, I don't mind waiting an extra minute, like, if you're going to tell us what it is. Is it a comic? Is it a comic or MCU?
He wants to build the suspense.
Give us a nugget. Give us a nugget. That means nothing. Comic or MCU gives us nothing. The worlds are too vast to try and narrow it down.
Well, if it's Gamerverse, it could be Gamerverse.
It could be Gamerverse. Yeah, if it's Gamerverse, I'll be paying less attention. Just me personally. Okay, so the poll ended, by the way, 156 votes, with 39% saying yes, solid MCU wave, and that's what I voted for as well. By the way, I do think it's a great MCU Guardians of the Galaxy wave. And he said, "You'll have to wait and see. Feel better, Dan." Thank you very much. And I tried, people. I tried. He's too good, that man. Thank you very much, Dan Yoon. Much appreciated, Rich. Much appreciated to you for joining me. Hopefully I didn't give you the lurgy virtually over the screen.
Fingers crossed.
Tell the people where they can find you online, and we'll be back here next Wednesday to recap all that Marvel Legend goodness.
Well, if you're a comic book shop in Europe, I've probably been hitting you up, being like, hello, with Google Translation, and I got myself a money. Come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You've been working your magic, honestly, right? So we've got Wonder Man, Yelena Belova, Orb, and Monet.
And Hasbro get all the credit for all that from everyone in the comments. And it's me! It's me with my bloody databases, phoning people, emailing them all over the bloody world. Like, I don't get the love as a toy hunter, because I do it all virtually.
I tell people, honestly, Rich, the super producer, helps me track these down. And people just don't believe me. People still think it's Dan Yoon just sending me direct.
I'm a mystery. I'm a mystery,
not.
Dan.
It's Rich. He's finding them. Anyway, we appreciate you, Rich. People here know.
Yeah, and if anyone does want to know, I always I've got loads of people who hit me up in the comments, and I just let them DM me, and I'll let you know. If you're in Europe, you can go and pick them up. I've got a list of comic book shops if you need them. If you're in Spain, France, or Germany, I know where you can get them.
There you go.
You can even, if you're in Spain, there's even one comic book shop who's got 10 Franklin and Valerias in. If you really want them, and that was only revealed last month, wasn't it?
Indeed. I have that. I got that family out recently, actually, so I can. I need to find a place for them with the kids, essentially, because that's the uniform, isn't it? So I made sure I got them out, and then that will give it a little bit of difference with the shelf. There you go. All love and credit to Rich, the super producer. There you go. Hasbro themselves Mr. Dan Yoon giving Rich the credit he deserves. No one else does. The YouTubers are idiots anyway, Rich. Honestly, from a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber myself, so I can say that. But yeah, we're all idiots, basically. We're all idiots. You have to be to put yourself on camera and talk about toys as a grown man. Trust me. You just have to be. But thank you, everyone for joining us. Again, I will get better, and I will see you on Sunday for Legend of Liquor to talk about the Marvel Legend reveal that gets revealed tomorrow. Okay? We shall see you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Bye. Woo!
We need a word of the day, Dan.
Oh, shit. What is it?
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. You can't write dick in the comments. I'll get demonetized. Don't be a sausage.
There we go. Don't be a sausage.
Anyone just discovering these streams and reading the comments going, what the hell are these people on about? Write in the comments, don't be a sausage, all right? If you're alive in the live chat now, before you go to bed and do whatever you're doing this evening, go to the chat, go to the actual comments on the video and write, don't be a sausage, all right? I'll give you a little love heart. I'll show you some love back. I appreciate you, all right? Just don't be a sausage. That's just life advice, by the way, not just toy advice. Not just YouTube advice, life advice.
Words of wisdom from Cassie Lang.
Don't be a sausage. Oh, wait, is that what she says?
Yeah, to Warlock.
Oh, I didn't even realise that. Yeah. Oh, she does, doesn't she? Yeah. How did MODOK know that Scott was in a